Hey, this is Mike Bogart, and I'm here in Casco Bay, right off the coast of Portland, Maine. This area has 165 islands with old fortresses just waiting to be explored. So let's go dig them up. This looks like an entrance in the side of the hill. If I wasn't looking for it, I never would have found this. Let's go check it out. Solid steel door, very deteriorated. Let's see if we can get this thing open. Yep. Ooh. Very dark, very spooky. And that means fun. Need my flashlight? Let's have a look inside. This is gonna be great. Wow. Musty smell, like a catacomb. Wow, this floor is highly unstable. This is the bathroom. Toilet paper is still on the toilet paper holder. Incredible. What is this? Huh. This looks like some kind of communication station. That must have been wild to have people sitting here, pulling the cords in and out, communicating. Unreal. Look at all these thousands of wires. Who knows where they go?
Yep, one building that you find on most of the forts is what's called a protected telephone switchboard building. Well, once those were abandoned and they were no longer ventilated and maintained, they got very damp and the floors started to rot and eventually the floors collapse. And so if you walk into those buildings, if you're not careful, you step along and drop down 10 feet into what was the lower level of the telephone switchboard building.
There's more to explore, so let's get going. This is why we're here. Battery Foot, built in 1942. A state-of-the-art facility. It had to be camouflaged because they were afraid not only of sea strikes, but air strikes too.
We worked pretty hard trying to hide them during the war. We had civilian air patrol flew photographic missions to try to prove that we had camouflaged the forts.
So this is called a gun battery. This is where they house a 16-inch cannon that they got off a naval ship from World War I. Its twin is on the other end of this battery. This whole area was camouflaged so the boats could not see our cannons heading out into sea. They had a trajectory of 26 miles out into the ocean. It made such a loud explosion during military operations that it shattered almost every house window on the island. Is that incredible? So this seems to be some type of generator room, maybe to light up this whole facility. It is so large you could probably drive a truck down the middle of the hallways here. You could feel the energy. I wonder what it was like back in the 40s when these men were walking through the halls here trying to defend our country. You could feel the clamminess and the wetness and the condensation in the room. Well, here we are at the end of this long, dark tunnel. Just found this ladder. Looks like it's been around here forever. Look how it's deteriorating. And this is only after 60 years. Wonder what it's going to be like after another 60 years, or 100 years for that matter. Whew, the adventure continues. Let's go check it out. Go up the ladder. I hope these rungs hold out. All right, so there's another stairway. Well, it seems like we've come to a steel door. Very old door, deteriorated, very rusty. I'm gonna see if I can pry it open. This is very eerie and exciting at the same time. I won't need this anymore. Well, as you can see, after 65 years of overgrowth, our view is pretty much obscured. But if you can only imagine, back then, these men sending the coordinates down to the plotting room sending the exact range to fire on that vessel. Man, I'd hate to be the captain of that ship.